What's up, guys? It's Glord here today, and we're ranking the best 7 methods to beat AI this year in NBA 2K26. So we're going to jump right into a Find or Shine challenge game, and we're going to demonstrate some of these top methods. All right, before we dive into the top 7, let's start. We're gonna do defense. Defense, the best way, I think, for no effort against the AI is to play off-ball defense. If you're the dude farthest away from the AI, if you switch to him, you can icon switch with the RB and then selecting the dude farthest away. Eventually, your AI are gonna get stops on the other AI, and that way you can get enough stops to complete the challenges. Now, let's dive into those top 7. Alright, so number 7 is the transition cherry pick. So this entails playing with the player that's far up the court and counting on the AI to get a stop. This is ranked number 7 because it's not very reliable. It relies on you having the player that's furthest up court equipped and your AI getting a stop. The AI doesn't always get a stop, but a lot of times they do. So right here, he just greened in my face, so you can't do it. Right now, Brunson's furthest up court. We're counting on our AI to get a stop, and then we start running up the court. Pass to Jalen Brunson, he's wide open. It's a great method, and you can't do it all the time, just because the AI will sometimes make a shot. So number 6 is the triple threat move. Now this one it's better if you have taller players, but I think it still can work with smaller players. You want to press the right stick. You want to find your tallest player or the tallest to shortest matchup you have. And then you want to flick that long way so they step like this. And then you want to pop a shot. And it will be open most of the time unless you have a very short player or a very tall defender. Alright, so number 5 is the runaround body block method. Alright, so number 5, if I pass it to Zion here and I run around my teammate, he can get caught on his own teammate or my teammate, and that's a body block, and that lets me run to the paint. So that's a method, but it's not as good as some of the other ones, but it is a method to beat the AI. So let's dive into number 4. My 4th best method gotta be the classic pick and roll. To do this, you press LB and hold it down, and then your player will come run a pick. You can rim run, and then you can cut to the roller. And a lot of times you can get a free bucket from that. That time the defense did a good job clamping up, but we still got the bucket. Alright, now this is my favorite method. Number 3 on my list is my favorite method for threes, and that's the loop-de-loop. So you want to try to run around the player, and then if you can't, you turn around and run the other way. Then you have an open driving lane every time. If they come to help, you can kick it out for the open 3, which I'll show you next possession. So I run around, he goes to help, I pass it out to Zion, open 3. So next is number 2 on my list. And that is number 2 on my list. We have the corner strategy. Now this can technically be done around any part of the point arc. Simple, you want to get to about this close, so they don't cut like that, so that's too close. You want to get about this close to your teammate, and then you want to just pass it to them, and then no dip shot. You'll get wide open or open every time. If you have taller players, you'll be more open. And to no dip with your shooter, you want to hold LT. So I'm getting ready to pass it to Shaq here. I'm going to hold LT as soon as I press X with the icon pass. And hold LT and then shoot. It will give me a quicker release. Time Hall of Fame AI can close out, so you want to make sure you're passing it to the most open teammate. So the last method is taller players. My number one method. Taller players, like Shaq, for example, if I pass it to him, he's open. Now that dude had closed out on him, but Shaq is 7'1", so he can shoot over smaller players. Yeah, so that's the number one method. It's kind of not really a method, but it's something that's so key for every method. The corner pull up strategy, the triple threat move strategy. Like Bam is tall, I'm not too tall, but if I go with Shaq and I bring it over here, and then I pick up the ball by pressing X, and then I step forward, I can just triple threat, and that shot is open. Taller players is my number one method. So get tall players that can shoot, and you should be able to beat these AI no problem, whatever that may be, whether that's my team challenges, my career park, or some of the play now online, breakout, gauntlet, any of them. Those are my top 7 methods. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe right now and look out for new videos in the future. And drop a sub. Check out my Twitch, my TikTok. We're live every day. I'll see you guys in the next one.